big. Give them some more of that out of the world stuff.
Yeah, we did indeed end the unexciting life of the Guru number 3.7. And I gotta admit, I was kind of surprised at the amount of people who were like, ah, the Guru, you're gonna cut up the Guru like that and not even explain? No, I can't believe it. Which is sort of surprising because this bike has only really been around for like 2, 3 uploads. I didn't think it ever really made an impact. Like, I didn't think that it was nearly anywhere near as beloved as some of the other bikes that we built here. As a matter of fact, I even said this on the Patreon where I was like explaining this before I made this video. I bet the GT has more of a repertoire. Oh, that's not the right word at all. What am I saying? The GT, in its short appearances on the channel, has gained more admiration than the Guru has ever had. The Guru's been fully built up. I never rode it. The GT hasn't even had cranks or handlebars on it yet. And I would say that if I gave up on it, there'd be more of an outrage than the number 3.7 Guru ever will get. But there's an explanation, and due to the reaction in the comments that I did expect a little bit. There's 4 reasons. I'm gonna go through them in no particular order, and then anyways. So number 1, the thing is just ugly. It's not even like kind of cool ugly, it's just ugly. When I was like first putting it together, I was really hoping that it would have more of a Cannondale like killer V shape so that the seat tube would actually be lower, the head tube would be higher, like compact-ish killer V Cannondale geometry. Not the case. So that's reason 1, the ugliness. I could get over the ugliness if it rode half decent. 2 is the absolute just absurd amounts of weird standards that are on it. It has like a 29.1 millimeter seat tube diameter. So like I had to run this adapter, like I had to run a shim. The shim is not that good. Could get over it, but this thing is a mountain bike frame and it uses a 68 millimeter bottom bracket shell. 3, the build quality, I mean it's horrendous. The welds are as bad as mine. Pieces of welding wire still left here in some of it. They didn't even clean off the slag for some of it. It's just like not good work. Neither is the welds on the GT, but at least I took the time to file them and hide it. Okay, there's 5 reasons now. 4, I needed the steel. 5, like most importantly, the biggest thing that kept me from like trying and like succeeding to actually get this thing to turn out half decent. The rear triangle of this thing is like twisted to the drive, so no matter how I would put a wheel into the dropouts, it was either rubbing on the non-drive side seat stay. There was just no way, with the way it was like bent and out of square, that a wheel would go in and the chain stays or the seat stay clearance of tires would be happy. Or if you got that somewhat half decent, the brakes would be all the way over to the right. Like all of the spring tension would be on the right, there'd be none on the left. And then like it was a mess. Like the whole rear triangle is a total mess. I tried to fix it. I tried to straighten it all out with like a 2x4 twisting and bending, and I made like a little bit of progress. It got like a little bit better, and thus it is donating some steel to be repurposed into something cooler. And also I'm gonna steal the fork off of it for a project that I would love to go pick up that I can't, that anybody who supports the channel on Patreon knows about. It's a cool bike, and eventually, when I can go get it, you'll be able to see it on here. If you want to see it earlier, support the channel on Patreon. I'm gonna pull the fork off now. Goodbye, Guru. You will not be missed. Okay, that part, the explanation part of the vlog is over. I want to keep making this video, so I'm going to, but if all you wanted to know was about the Guru, you can stop watching now. You guys know how I like to to run, ride bikes, ride BMX, skateboard. Skateboarding is kind of like a super new thing for me. Like all that stuff I've been able to do for the last 29 years without any sort of consequence in the way of like overuse injuries. But like, I think a month ago, like how long I've been skate? I mean, I guess I kind of started end of the summer-ish. So like in that time, I have taken my skateboard to skate parks and like tooled around, ridden around for upwards 3-4 hours, no problems. But a month ago, I decided I was actually going to use the skateboard itself to get to a park that's like close to here, skateboard, and then skateboard home. And for some reason, I don't know if it was just like the act of pushing so much to get somewhere, but like, holy, like, it took me out. Not good. So I've kind of been like very carefully nursing that for the last month or so. So the last few weeks, a lot of walking, riding bikes with gears, staying in relatively easy gears, and doing my absolute best to just keep the efforts low, don't go hog wild. And I haven't had a chance to really like go run to see how things are for the last little bit. And I just kind of want to do that now. So, trick is, keep it relatively short, keep the effort kind of low, and monitor for pain as I go. If it does seem like it's getting kind of, stop, take it easy, don't let it get worse, and build that back up. That's without any medical advice whatsoever. But it seems to be working. It's much more effective than just being like, I think I'm okay, I'm going 100% now. I'm gonna be 30 this year. It doesn't work like that anymore. It's too far. It's too far. Oh yeah, rehabbing the knee, totally working and paying off. A little bit of patience on my part to not go into everything completely hog wild while running. Absolutely the right decision. I might just be maturing. Also, 3 hours of skateboarding and literally no pain. Something's working. Now, I know in like the video form, my skateboarding doesn't look like much. And honestly, in real life, my skateboarding isn't very much. But if you compare what I've been able to do from the end of last summer to right now, I'm leaps and bounds better in every way, shape, or form, pushing around a piece of wood with some metal and nothing crazy to watch, but feeling-wise, something finally, I was like, oh, that's how you carry speed. Oh, you can stay on here. Oh, that's how it works. And it became immensely more fun. And you know that moment from Talladega Nights where Ricky Bobby like raises, he's like, I want to go fast. Some new bigger wheels, new bearings, hopefully ones that should go relatively quick out of the tin. Riser pads, because definitely gonna get some wheel bite, and new hardware. I told you all the bicycle talk for this video was done. If you stuck around here for this, it's on you. Look at the size difference. Wow. I have too much fun every day. Okay, expect a full upload talking purely about new bearings, wheels, pad risers, and skateboarding in the upcoming week as we wait for parts for this thing. You know, sprinkled in with maybe some bike riding. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, it's fine. I want to make it. Okay, that's the end of this video and the beginning of May.